Hey guys, how's it going? So I got good news and I got bad news. And the good news is, surprise, surprise, instead of waiting on the house thing, stuff kind of just lined up. And we're buying the house that we liked. So we already put it under contract. And we found out that the seller is going to pay our closing costs, which is the main thing that we were waiting for. Because, in the last video that I made, that I was saying that the seller doesn't know if he can swing both, but it looks like he will. He seems like a genuine, nice guy. He's an older guy. But so that's the good news, is that the house is already going under contract, or already is under contract. We're scheduling the home inspection and the termite inspection. Actually, next Thursday, I believe. So we should be good to go there, and everything's turning out to be pretty good, you know what I mean? But we kind of lucked out. We had an amazing lender to help us find homeowners insurance at a cheaper price, because everywhere we looked online, it was crazy. Some of them wanted like $600 a month for homeowners insurance. The cheapest we found was $161, and then our lender said, no, that's way too high, and got it down cheaper. So we're about to be homeowners and everything. We plan to close by the end of April, if all goes well. And so that's the news on the house buying experience. So far, it's going pretty good. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about is streaming on Twitch. So I haven't streamed on Twitch. I haven't played really any games or anything like that, because the fact that I made my PC a Hackintosh. But for some reason it messed up my Windows installation, even though it was on a separate drive. So I've had Mac OS installed, and I tried to install Windows back to the other drive, but I've had non-stop problems every step of the way. Like, I've had it where the drive wasn't in the right format, so I had formatted the drive in the right format. To getting an error message saying, sorry guys, saying make sure that it is, make sure something is accessible or something like that. So I looked up online how to fix that. I tried that. I still got that issue. So then I tried disconnecting all the drives except for the one I wanted. That didn't work. I've tried 9 million different things, and I've tried messing with the BIOS. I still cannot get Windows to install to that drive. One thing it would do is it would start the installation, and then it would give me an error message saying cannot reboot the system to proceed the installation, restart the installation process to continue. But once I would restart, it wouldn't do anything. So I've been stuck with Mac OS, which I wanted for some editing stuff, and I don't have money to go out and buy a Mac, computer, or an Apple computer, because that stuff's way overpriced for me. So, and I don't know, maybe it's because it's a Ryzen system that, I'm having harder issues with it than if it was an Intel-based system. Probably, but I still prefer Ryzen. But now I got... Oh, another thing about the Mac OS installation. Oh my god, this wind is crazy here in Oklahoma, y'all. So now, after trying to install Windows to that, those drives won't show up in Mac OS anymore, and I can't use Mac OS to format them because it like starts and then immediately stops and throws an error code. So they're not listed. I can mount them, but it doesn't do any good. I've tried that, and that doesn't work. But thankfully, I guess I'm gonna boot 3 operating systems. I have Mac OS. I installed Ubuntu because I found back in the past some issues that I would have if I couldn't get it to work with some other operating system. Usually you can go to Linux or Ubuntu or something like that, and you can usually fix the problem and everything. Ubuntu's partition the drive, no problem. So I got that all worked out. I can partition the drives if that needs to get done. That's not an issue. The problem I'm having now is I got the installation to install. Well, I started the installation, but it you know, when it says drivers not found for the system and you have to locate them or whatever, well, that showed up. So I'm now trying to battle that. Which I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna do a virtual machine of Windows to create the Windows bootable USB drive. Because I don't know, maybe the Windows installed that I have might have got corrupted or something like that. So I'll have to do that when I get home tonight. But then I can have Windows, Ubuntu, and Mac OS. So it's a win-win. I have a lot of choices when it comes to, you know, programs to use and everything like that. So it's something I didn't want to do, but I had an extra drive in the system, and I was kind of like, well, fuck it, you know what? We're gonna triple boot this system. So we're gonna try to make this work, but I can't really stream any games on Twitch till, well, I guess I probably could using Linux or something like that, but I'd rather wait and get the Windows install on the computer, and then I'll try to continue streaming. But also, when we get the house, I should be able to come up with a better streaming solution, or like stream set, something like that. Maybe I can get a green screen and stuff like that when we own a house, so I can set it in one area and just kind of forget about it. But overall, so there's good news and there's bad news. You know, the good news is I'm about to buy a house. When we all get closed and everything like that, I will definitely give y'all a house tour and stuff like that. It is our first home, so you know, kind of when you buy your first home, it's never anything. Well, I don't think it should be anything extravagant, but it is a good home. It is an older home, but everything has been updated. All the major issues that usually come with owning a house are all fixed. You know, hot water tank, air conditioning. It's got brand new windows. It's got new toilets, new carpet, new paint, new drywall, brand new main sewer line, and it's got a basically brand new storm shelter installed underground in the backyard. So there's a lot of stuff taken care of on that house, even though it is an older home. So, but I'm excited. There's a lot I can do with that video, or with that house. I can have a garage. I can make, videos like that in the garage. I can make all kinds of different videos that I can't make right now because of our apartment. So there's a lot of exciting content coming to this channel, but the main thing right now is we just got to get through this process, and then once we get the house, I definitely got a lot of ideas of stuff that I want to do to bring y'all a lot of different content. So if you're ready to see more exciting and more content from this channel, make sure to hit subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Right now, videos are kind of all over the place because I've had bad weather and stuff like that, so I can't. Since I do it when I'm driving, if we have like slick roads or something like that that I have to be aware of, that's going to come over making a video for y'all for now, okay? But the possibilities that could change later down the road. But for right now, I gotta focus on that. Otherwise, I can't even make videos for y'all because I might be hospitalized, I might be dead. So, you know what I mean? So, make sure that subscribe. Click that notification bell beside there so you get notified when I upload. Comment down below what you'd like to see from this channel, because we're moving in that direction. And let me know on your thoughts on the video. Because I enjoy doing this. It's just, I want to make sure it's stuff that you guys want to see. So, that's all I got, folks. That's an update on where the house buying is going, and also what's going on with my computer. And I will see y'all in the next one.